Hello, my impatience. It is I, Andrew the Android Koloski here. How art thou? How art thou, my impatience? How are you doing? So I feel like I've been betrayed by everyone. Apparently, it's not so, though. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. So, anybody want me to read my psychiatric evaluation that Dr. Copland just sent me? Anybody want me to read my psychiatric evaluation Dr. Copland just sent me? Horndork says, yes, please read it. On May 3rd, 2025, Dr. Copland wrote this psychosocial assessment. Andrew is a 36-year-old male, unmarried, domiciled with his mother and stepfather, who carries the diagnosis of schizoaffective. He is prone to both grandiose ideation and manic features, as well as paranoid psychotic ideation. These symptoms have their origins during his high school years, and the patient has been hospitalized more than 6 times, in a large part due to his non-compliance with medications. His initial presentation was incessant walking on the road, which could last at least 4 to 5 hours a day. There was no specific reason for the walking, but it and other psychotic and manic features responded to Invega, lithium, and lamotrigine. He was referred to Dr. Michael Garrett for cognitive behavioral therapy for psychosis with positive effect. His delusions, which are amplified by high caffeine intake and incessant internet use, were that he had been sexually abused as a child by family members. This delusion has an episodic nature and is characterized by periods of non-psychotic clarity. Andrew desperately wishes his delusions to be public knowledge and regularly posts various versions of his delusions on the internet. Although he had no recall of any sexual or physical abuse from his childhood, he was intermittently unable to understand the delusions as a metaphor for deficient parenting. His parents divorced when he was 10 years old, and he was exposed to his father's female friends at a young age. Almost simultaneous, the manifestation of delusions of abuse are grandiose delusions in which he claims that he has been secretly observed by Hollywood celebrities who are planning any day now to announce him to be he is a superstar and deserving of an affluent and high-profile Hollywood lifestyle and whisk him off. These delusions are episodic in nature and can subside within hours back to non-psychotic periods. His meds are now Abilify 10 milligrams, which is the consequence of stiff bargaining conditions laid down by his mother that if he does not take the medications, he will have to leave the house. The Abilify 10 milligrams is sufficient to stop physical acting out and hospitalizations, but not sufficient to stop delusions. I have recommended clozapine to Andrew and his family to mitigate the delusions, but Andrew refuses. He has made some headway through the Fountain House attendance, attends weekly NAMI events, and enjoys being a stand-up comic. There is no doubt that the almost daily delusions and manic ideation prevent him from pursuing gainful employment. Assessment, stable but ongoing psychotic episodes, no substance abuse, no hallucinations, no S and H ideation, diagnosis, schizoaffective disorder, plan, Abilify 10 milligrams a day, psychosocial support, encourage activities outside the house, continue to encourage the clozapine option. That was Dr. Copland's That was Dr. Copland's psychiatric assessment. Somebody says, TV says it was really good. Somebody says that was deep. So he says, Dr. Copland is the best in the business. They say, you're pathetic as usual, bro. You're pathetic as usual. All right. That's what he said in the. That's what he. I don't. That's what he said in his psychosocial summary. So he says, "You're a vegetable mind, Andrew. You're a vegetable mind." So he says, "What are your feelings on it, Andrew?" I don't know. I don't have much feelings on it. You're a vegetable mind. Vegetable mind, and you're a clown. Somebody says, any chance on taking the Clozaril or clonazepam? Probably not. He wrote it so I could get Pete says, what's going on, big dog? Not much. Oh, 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 oh. So I can get services at a local place. So I went bowling today. I did some bowling today. So he says, what are you going to talk about with the date? Yeah, I got some strikes. I think I got 108 the first game. The second game, I got like 88. So that was fun. Yeah, I've gotten better at bowling. So says, if you go on date, if you go on a date with the bowl with you, if you go on a date with, this new woman, you got to let her win in bowling. No, I had no bumpers up, guys. In fact, I didn't even gutter that often. All right, Spirit, you're going away, Spirit. Sorry. Yeah, bumper-free bowling. Bumper-free bowling. Spirited away. Spirited away. Somebody says, "Do you think your date has ever heard of Tara Social?" I don't think so. I don't think so. Tara Social is not really a big name yet. She's up and coming, right? No, I'm actually one of the worst at NAMI, to be honest with you. I'm actually average. I'm not going to go bowling with the date tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going. Tomorrow I'm going to Starbucks with the date. I went bowling with NAMI today. Somebody says, I think Andrew and Tara Social would be a good couple. I don't know. I mean, I'm single and looking. I don't know if Tara Social is good and single and looking, but I mean, she seems cute. She's I haven't chatted on call with Tara Social yet. She seems cute. I like her. I'm friendly with Tara Social. She's remixing my songs, but frankly, I mean, I'm interested. I'm interested in Tara Social, but I don't think she's interested in me. Somebody says, do you feel Tara Social is out of your league? I feel like if I get some recovery under my belt, I don't know. Somebody says Tara Social's song might be AI, but she does come in chat. La 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 la. But I got a real date in the real world tomorrow. So wish me luck. It's my first date in probably months, if not years. And I'm excited for it. I'm excited to go on a date with a woman. So wish me luck, guys. Lily says, good luck. Who is the lucky lady? She's just somebody who lives locally. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. We're going to meet at Starbucks. We're going to get coffee. And it's going to be a nice day. So I'm probably going to get a latte. I'll let her buy whatever she wants. Giant Big Ladder says, there's nothing about that psychiatric evaluation that scares you. I don't know, guys. So it says, you were literally diagnosed as psychotic. You were literally... We love a psychotic king, Lily says. We love a psychotic king. Giant Big Lighter says, I don't think you have the capacity to understand what that letter is saying. I think I do understand it, but I don't care. I want to be psychotic. I'd rather be psychotic than take medications and take Clozaril. I think I understand it. I just don't care. Somebody says, that would be a good song and a good quote. I understand it, but I just don't care. I want to be psychotic would be a good song. No, I don't want to be psychotic because there are no consequences. I just hate taking the fucking medications. There are so many adverse side effects. I just hate the fucking medications. I took a mega regimen for fucking like 10 years, and I've had enough of medication. I'm done with fucking medication. They're lucky I'm taking Abilify 10 milligrams. I understand it, but I just don't care. I want to be psychotic, and I always dare. I would rather live as a psychotic mind than a vegetable mind. They're lucky I'm taking my Abilify 10 milligrams. So I got Subway today, and there was like this hard and crap. There was this like weird shit inside my Subway sandwich, and it was kind of gross. But I'm just gonna kiss it up to God and not worry about it. You know, I'm like, this is kind of nasty. I spit it out. My mother, I showed it to my mother. She said it was probably like gristle or something like that. I'm like, yeah, I guess so. It's fucking gross though. No, I don't think it was. Somebody says, could it have been something like? No, I think it was. I don't know what it was, to be honest with you. Giant Big Lighter laughs at the fact that Giant Big Lighter doesn't like me. I don't know why Giant Big Lighter doesn't like me. I don't know. Giant Big Lighter says, I like you very much. Giant Big Lighter says, I'm on the tough love camp. Horn Dog says, you should get some Cold Stone on this hot day. Major Vindy says, I'm his favorite streamer. Giant Big Lighter says he went to MacArthur. Are you? Are you? What year did you graduate, Giant Big Lighter? What year did you graduate? And did you know my cousins? He says same age, 0506. Yeah, my cousins were the Reuters. Do you know the Reuters or no? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody says, yeah, I knew him. Cool. That's cool. Somebody says, I think he played drums in my friend's band. Yeah, I haven't talked to my cousins in years, to be honest with you, but they are indeed my cousins, biologically speaking. Somebody says Andrew K. Rockstar should have been in that damn band. Yeah, man. All right. So he says, Andrew, when are you going to have the new song finished? Which one? So he says, tomorrow is your first date in how long, Andrew? It's my first date in, I guess, years. I don't know. I don't know when the last date I went on was. I'm really nervous. It's my first date in years, probably. I mean, unless you consider Mark a date or not. I mean, I guess Mark is a date. I mean, was Mark a date? No, I think Mark and I are just friends. Unless you consider Mark a date. So he says, do you consider Mark a date? Well, she pays for her own food and drinks, and I don't know if Mark is a date or not. We're just buddies, I think. Somebody says, I think Mark was a date, but it ended as just friends. Yeah, I mean, Mark is Mark is like literally my best and really only friend at the moment. Well, I got another friend who's a man, but Mark is like my best and only friend. You know. So I'm appreciative of Mark. even though I probably want to, date Mark, maybe. I don't know. We'll say the date goes tomorrow, but Mark at the moment is my best and only friend. So yeah, I mean, somebody says, "Excuse me, you say you have only one friend? You have like 7 friends in the chat." That's true, I guess. I don't know. I have like this victim mentality where I'm like, I have no friends. Nobody likes me. Everybody rejects me. So maybe I do have friends. Somebody says Mark has strong stage presence. Yeah, man. Mark is cool. Mark is cool. Mark is my buddy. Yeah, I dig Mark. I dig Mark. Yeah, can't say anything. Can't say anything critical about him or her or whatever. All right. I mean, I don't really have a lot to talk about here tonight. I asked my mother if she wanted to do a Mama and the Wild Man today, and she refused. I tried forcing her to do a Mama and the Wild Man. She refused. So it's just, I'm like, Mom, stay in here. Stand right here. And she's like, no, I'm not going to do the Mom and the Wild Man. She ran away. So I don't know. There may never be another Mom and the Wild Man. I don't know. It might be over. So how did you try to force your mother to do a Mom and the Wild Man? I tried making her stand by the green screen, but she ran away. Yeah, she doesn't like to. She likes to do the artwork though. She likes to do the artwork. She likes to do the green bunnies, but she doesn't like to do the Mama and the Wild Mans. She doesn't like being on camera. And Poppy's sick with cancer. I don't know if maybe he'll do another Poppy and the Wild Man. But, obviously back in like 2017, 2018, 2019, when the Mama and the Wild Mans and Poppy and the Wild Mans are going strong, you thought they would go on forever. But look, those days are gone. Those days are gone. Yeah, I just talked to Poppy just not too long ago, like an hour ago. He's doing all right. I mean, he's got cancer, but he's doing okay. I mean, he's in good spirits. Somebody asks, do you have any protection if the date gets spicy? I'm not anticipating the date getting spicy. Maybe it will. You never know. I'm not anticipating that. However, you never know. I can always stop at CVS. To answer your question, I don't know. I have some from like a few years ago, but they're probably expired. So yeah. Let's check out the protection from a few years ago here. Let's go in the drawer. Let's check out the expiration date on this bad boy. I got a few of these. The expiration date is July 31st, 2025. Yeah, I got protection. Good till July. Hell yeah. Good to July. Should I blow it up like a balloon here? Somebody says you have 1 month to make sure it fits. That's 1 month away. Should I blow it up like a balloon? Hold on. Oh yeah. Condom balloon. You in? All right. That's enough. That's enough of that. Ah, I missed the trash can. Get up. The bubble is gonna burst. So that was an unusual interlude, Andrew. Tomorrow is. I'm assuming tomorrow is not going to be a. I'm assuming tomorrow is just a date. But I mean, I have a few of those in my drawer. They expire in July, so that's the story here. Maybe I should put one in my wallet. Major Vinny says that was genuinely entertaining. Thank you, Major. Yeah, somebody asks if you do try to perform. Maybe I should try not to. I have a feeling I'm just not going. I'm probably gonna need like Cialis or Viagra. I'm gonna try to perform, and it's gonna just. I don't know. I don't know if maybe I don't know. Sometimes I fail to perform. So. Hey, it might work. It might work. That's not true, bro. Maybe you succeed. So maybe you'll succeed. You never know. I don't think I have any Cialis. I got to get some. So it says Papa Cialis before the date. It lasts 48 hours. I'm not expecting to get intimate on the day. I'm just expect. I want to take it slowly and get to know her and that kind of thing. I don't want to, I want to be a rock star. I want to be a rock star. I want to be a rock star. Do, 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 do. I definitely am craving intimacy. Somebody says it's getting closer and closer. I haven't even gone on the date. I don't even know the woman yet. Maybe it will be an unsuccessful date. Maybe she'll hate me. I don't know. I don't even know her yet. Somebody says if they Google you, maybe it will be maybe it'll be better. Maybe she'll who doesn't want to date somebody famous? I'm like a rich and famous superstar. Somebody says let's hope for a successful date. Yeah, let's hope the date tomorrow is successful, guys. Let's hope the date tomorrow is successful. Somebody says is it possible the person you're dating knows Lady Gaga? Don't plant those thoughts in my head, guys. Don't plant those thoughts in my head. Somebody says, what if the date is Sabrina Carpenter? I don't think Sabrina Carpenter's coming out to Wantagh to sit in Starbucks to date me, but you never know. Stranger things have happened in this world. Stranger things have happened. Maybe Sabrina Carpenter, I'm going to meet at Starbucks tomorrow. And she likes espresso after all, right? She's going to say, yeah, my dream was to get espresso with you, Andrew. My dream in life is to get you to treat me to espresso. And then maybe we'll hop in the pool car. Isn't that what's in the music video? They cruise around in like a car that's a pool. That's pretty cool. Oh no, I'm definitely gonna take a shower before the date. I'm gonna try to put on my best shirt. I'll put on deodorant. I don't know if I'll put on cologne. I don't think I have any cologne. Maybe I'll purchase some from CVS. Where can I get cologne from? It's the Me Espresso. I'll put no sunscreen in my hair. So where can you buy tactical soap? Somebody says, where can you buy tactical soap? Pete says, you should try to buy tactical soap. Can you buy it from CVS? I could get Axe body spray. La 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 la. Major Vinny says tactical soap is awesome. It's made with pheromones to attract women. You smell good and women like it. All right, guys. All right, that's what you said. That's what you say. Maybe I can get a girlfriend tomorrow. Maybe I can get a girlfriend. So he says, she's going to like you until she sees your content. So he says, what's the most amount of views you've had on one video? To be honest with you, I'm not really sure. I'm not really keeping track. My mother says that the people at the barbershop butchered my haircut. And did they butcher my haircut and did they not cut enough in the back? Or is that the style? Is my hair did they give me a bad haircut or is the hair Pete says it looks as good as it usually does. Horn Dog says they butchered it. Damn it. Damn it, why did they butcher my haircut? Fuck, I gotta go back to the fucking Russian. He says, there's too much in the back. I don't want to go drive all the way to fucking Levittown for the Russian, but I can't have him butcher my haircut this badly. So he says, go back to the damn Russian. Lily says it looks fine. Okay, as long as Lily says it looks fine. Does my haircut really look bad, or does it look all right? Lily says it looks fine. I'm not getting my hair placed. I get it cut in Massapequa. Horn Dog says, I'm not a fan of your haircut, but to each his own. I remember at the beginning of 2025, I said 2025 would be my year. The year is half over, and so far my year, I mean, it's just the same shit as the past 3 years. So hopefully I succeed on the date, and hopefully I meet the love of my life, and hopefully it becomes my year. Hopefully I meet the love of my life, and this becomes my year. But we'll see. We'll see. It remains to be seen. Horndog says, you have 7 months to make this your year, Andrew. You have 7 months to make this your year. And then, New Year's 2026 will roll around, and I'll say, this is going to be my year. This is going to be my goddamn year. James asks, Andrew, do you like New Yorkers? Yes, I do. I mean, they're a little rude, but I like the fact that they're honest, frank, and they're tell it like it is. Major of India says, would you date a colored girl, Andrew? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I would date any woman as long as they're petite, cute, and like my best friend. In fact, I kind of would like to be in an interracial relationship. Somebody says, have you ever been to a theme park like Six Flags? Yeah, I've been to Six Flags. I've been to Disneyland. All right, guys. I think I'm going to get going here, guys. I appreciate you watching me. Somebody says, did you ride any of the roller coasters when you were at Six Flags? No, to be honest with you, when I went to Six Flags, I was scared of the roller coasters. I did not like the roller coasters that did loop-de-loops and went upside down. I was scared to go on the rides. I was scared of the loop-de-loops and upside-down roller coasters. I didn't do anything. I was a chicken. I didn't like the roller coasters. I was a chicken. I did not like the roller coasters. I haven't gone on them in years, though. I was a chicken who didn't like the roller coasters. I was a coward. All right, peace out, guys. Thanks for watching. Lily says, wait. Wait, Andrew. All right, I'll wait. Lily says, have another night. So Major Vinny's got to go. Well, the wash is done here. So I want to be a rock star. I want to be a rock star. I want to be a rock star. Do, 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 do. And I say, Rusty, are you still here? I'm about to give you some pleasure. I'm about to give you some pleasure. Giant Big Letters says peace. Giant Big Letters headed out. I could do the entrance before I leave. Because the wash is done. So it says pleasure Rusty in the Discord chat. Here we go. Here we go! wash in the dryer. Put in the wash. Put in the wash. Put in the wash in the dryer. Put in the wash. Put in the wash. Oh yeah. Put in the wash in the dryer. I got a lot of wash today, man. I got a lot of wash. All right. Coming to the live stream at this time, standing 6'6" tall, weighing 273 pounds. Sell Waters, wee wee wah, wee wah, wee wee wah, wee wah. You are going down. Ah! All right. All right. Wee wee wah indeed, guys. Wee wah indeed. How art thou? Somebody says 4 out of 10. The angle made you less manly. Oh, sorry, Rusty. Any more questions, or should I hit the old dusty trail? Anybody have any last questions here? I mean, 2025 might get good mid-year if this date is successful. We'll see how the date goes. But if this date is successful, it might actually get good. So, oh, we got Airline Man here. Good evening, Airline Man. Good evening. James says, I'm praying your date is a success, Andrew. Thank you, James. Thank you. He says his name is Jacko. Yeah, you're Polish, right? You're Polish like me. You're Polish like me, I believe. You're from Poland, right? La 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 la. Yeah, he says he's Polish. I remember you. You were in here many months ago. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, guys. I think that about does it. I think that about covers it. Peace out, my amigos and amigas. You know, Airline Me or Jackal says he's proud to be Polish. He's proud to be Polish. Yep. All right. Peace out.